Here I will show you how to calculate the standard deviation from a frequency distribution table. Step 1. Calculate the midpoint from the class interval. What is a class interval? It is these two values right here, the lower class and the upper class of a interval. So the lower class value is 100, so we'll add 100 to 199. We get 299 and we divide that value by 2 to get 149.5. The next one, we have 200 plus 299 is 499, divided by 2 is 249.5. The next one is 300 plus 399 divided by 2 equals 349.5. The next one is 400 plus 499 divided by 2 equals 449.5. The next one is the next midpoint, I should say, 500 plus 599 equals 1099 divided by 2 equals 549.5. So we have our midpoints calculated. Step number 2 is to calculate x squared. So 149.5 squared is equal to 22,350.25. 249.5 squared is equal to 62,250.25. The next value, 349.5 squared is equal to 122,150.25. Just going to make sure the last one was correct. 3,049.5 squared is 122,150.25. Okay. 449.5 squared equals 202,050.25. The next one is 549.5 squared equals 301,950.25. The sum of, we don't need to sum those values yet. Okay, the frequency of these values was already given. Now we're going to take the the frequencies, and multiply them by the x squared. So these two columns will be multiplied together to get the third column, or to get the next column. So 22350.25 times 25 equals 558,756.25. The next one, or the next row, is 92 times 62250. Whoops. And there's another way to check this using Excel, but we're going to use Word for now, just to organize our information. So 92 times 62250.25 equals 5,727,023. All right, next one is 28,000 times 22150.25. Oh, whoops. All right, so now we have the second last column complete, and now we're finding f times x. So frequency times x. So 25 times 149.5 equals 3,737.5. Next one is 92 multiplied by 249.5 equals 22,954 multiplied by, okay, so what we have next is 28 times 349.5 equals 9,786 equals, frequency is 0 here, so this will equal 0. Frequency here is 2 times 549.5 equals 1099. Alright, so we're just filling out the table, and now we're going to sum them all up. So 3,737.5 plus 22,954 plus 9,786 plus 1,099 equals 37,576.5. Then we're going to add up the next row, or the next column. I'm going to put in a couple commas here just so I can get the right order of magnitude. There we go. Alright, excellent. So here we go, 558,756.25 plus 55727.023 54. Okay, let's start over again. 558,756.25 plus 5727023 3420 plus 603 900.5 equals, so this is 10,309,886.75. Alright, and then our frequencies we need to add up to get n. N equals so 25 plus 92 plus 28 plus 2 equals 147. Alright, so now what we can do is substitute all our values that we have found into the equation. So I'm going to put commas in here so I can see the actual order of magnitude that we have. Alright, so the sum of this equals the square root of n, which is 147, multiplied by 10,309,886 subtract 37,576.5 squared divided by 147 times 146. So let's expand these brackets here. So 147 times 10,309,886 equals 1 trillion. I think it's up to about 1,552,242 minus 37,576.5 squared equals 1,411,990 93,352 divided by 147 times 146. Okay, wow, big numbers, I know. Okay, so 1,515,553,242 subtract answer equals that divided by 147 times 146. So it's going to be equal to the square root of 4,825.26. So this all equals 69.4. So that's what the square root, so this is what the standard deviation of this frequency distribution table is equal to, is 69.46. Wow, all that work for 69.46. And then it would just be a blood platelet count, would be the blood platelet count, would be the units here. There's another example of how to do a frequency distribution standard deviation calculation.